YouTube? What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? But yeah, in this video, I'm talking about retirement. You know, a lot of guys who watch my videos, a lot of your guys are truck drivers and stuff like that, and you know, everybody's got a definition on what. Everybody got a definition on, how they see themselves in retirement. And I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and it just amazed me that, everybody's got their own way, and this is my opinion. So everybody's got an opinion. So, a lot of people get offended when somebody else has a different opinion. It's like, it's just my opinion, it's like I made that last video about the shutdown and Donald Trump and all that. And like, I got a lot of like hate mail off that. A bunch of y'all sent me some emails, left comments, and it was crazy. But a lot of guys was just hating on me and stuff. And like, man, you need to stick to trucking. Don't talk about politics. I'm like, why can't I talk about politics? It's my opinion. I have an opinion. This is my channel. I pick and choose what I want to talk about. It's my channel. If you don't like it, you can. I don't need you. Like, one guy got so mad. It was a couple guys that got mad, so mad they had to send me a long email. I was like, oh my God, like you like, it's like we broke it, like we was in a relationship or something. Like, God damn, man. I didn't even read it. And I sent the guy back the message. I was like, man, I don't even know why you sent me this long email, because I ain't even read it. Why you sent me this junk? He left a comment. It was long. I was like, man, why you read this? Why you wrote this? I don't even read this. But it's like I don't know, for some reason, like, guys think this is my profession. Like, I'm a person, and I have feelings, and I have a thought. I can think for myself. Okay, I don't do this for a living. I'm not a professional trucker YouTuber. I don't see myself that way. I'm just a guy. I have thoughts and I have opinions, and if I want to make a video about it, I can. So if I want to make a video about rocks and how I feel about how I see rocks, in my opinion, I'm gonna make a video talking about rocks and my opinion on the sky, and my opinion on whatever the thing is that's on my mind. So it's just hilarious. Guys feel like I only can speak on certain subjects because folk are amazing. Like, kind of see this like I'm at the barber shop. Any of y'all go to the barber shop? I've been going to the barber shop since I was a little boy. My uncle used to take me to the barber shop when I was a little boy. I haven't been to a quote unquote barber shop in a while, but the things that I remember from going to the barber shop, it's a lot of conversations that goes down in the barber shop, And that's how I treat my YouTube channel. Most of y'all guys are guys or male. Every blue moon, it would be a female in the barbershop. But most barbershops, not salons, but barbershops, it'd be guys in there. And we talk about all kind of stuff, sex, uh, relationships, jobs and the economy, politics, everything. So that's how I treat it. Like if I ask y'all to play, hey, man, you want to go have a drink? If I go and take one of y'all out to a drink, these are the conversations I would like to have with y'all. Just all kinds of conversations. It don't got to be one thing. So I'm not a kind of guy that's just you can't put me in a corner. I'm well versed on a lot of subjects, so I have an opinion on a lot of subjects. So so that's what that is. So let me see. But yeah, so we talking about retirement. I was having a conversation with somebody, and we was talking about retirement, and I thought it was kind of interesting how this particular person, they're in their retirement, and I didn't get the full details of the situation, but I'm making a video, and this is what it is. I'm making a video. If I don't know the full details, the hell with it. I'm making a video. So it's just, it's kind of amazing to me, like folks can work 20, 30 years and then get in their retirement and then just sit around and do nothing. And I don't know, that's just not my opinion on how I see retirement. Retirement is not a place where I, don't go to work. Even in retirement, I see myself still working, because I think if you somebody that that doesn't work, I don't want to say that doesn't quote unquote work, because everybody's got a definition on what quote unquote working is, but because I see myself working in retirement, because like, okay, let's say like in retirement, I can pick and choose whether I want to go to work or not. Not having to go to work to pay bills. It's like just think about it. A lot of people, most people won't be able to not go to work or not have a job to make it. Most people need a job, need a source of income. And so the reason why they need that source of income is, that they don't have, proper retirement planning and stuff like that. However, but my opinion on retirement is, okay, in retirement, I plan on like working. Now, it may not be no 9 to 5 or nothing like that, but because I feel like, okay, let me see what y'all talking about. You don't drive a truck anymore. Yeah, I drive a truck, man. I'm doing other business ventures. A lot of y'all getting on me. A lot of y'all want me to get back in this truck. Right. See, G-Man Transport say I'm retired, bought a truck and run it seasonal. No winter. See, I don't mind doing that, because here's the deal: when in retirement, when you're a person in this world, and when you are a human being, your spirit needs to be connected to something. You got to be, at least this is just my opinion, because like I don't want to make this the holy grail and make this what I'm talking about is the end all be all. But this is just how I see life. This is just how I see life. So the spirit and in retirement is, I feel like in retirement I want to have total control over my time. I want to have total control on who I do business with. So I'm not forced to do it because I have proper retirement structure set up to where I have total control of my time. However, who am I to say somebody can't watch People's Court all day for the rest of their life in retirement? But that's not my position, because if that's what they want to do with their life, they can do that. But here's my opinion on retirement. It's like, okay, the spirit in a person, we need to be connected to stuff. We need to have human connection with stuff, with people. And in retirement, I think we all need a plan of some kind. This is just my opinion. I think we need a plan to have some kind of activity in retirement. Either we giving back, we working down at the homeless shelter, we volunteering, we're doing business consulting, part-time. I'm not saying like in retirement you have a full-time 80-hour job, but I would say instead of working the 40 hours a week that you just traditionally work, 40, 50 hours a week, in retirement, you only work 20 hours a week. You work at the local community college. You teach a class on the side. You make a couple of dollars doing that, and you get some enjoyment out of helping people. You work down at the local church, helping somebody. You work down at the church, they have a little financial seminar. You work down at the city hall, as a consultant, or you run for city council or something like that, and you work part-time, not a full salary. The demands of a full salary to me, it takes up a lot of your time, and that's not retirement. In retirement, I would like to have in a position to have some money, control of my time. If I want to do that, if I don't want to do that situation, I don't have to do it. So like that's where I see like my retirement, but then I hear stories of people, they're in retirement, and like the only thing they can think of is uh I don't know, like they sit on a boatload of stuff they can give back, and it's just very interesting. Like you're in, like, just for example, like you're a retired attorney. You're an attorney and you've been an attorney for 35 years, and you decide to retire from your law practice, and you know and here you are watching the news, and somebody is wrongfully convicted of a crime. And knowing me, if I had that kind of knowledge and that skill, I couldn't sit there and allow somebody to be wrongfully convicted of a crime. I would get my butt up and reach out to that person and say, hey man, my normal rate is this much, but hey, give me a couple dollars, man, and I'll help you with that. Like just going out and helping people, and giving back. It's just a whole lot of stuff. Like it's like I just, sometimes I'll bump into people, and I don't know. That's just my opinion, because like growing up, my uncle, he was retired. He was a retired construction worker. He'd been in the construction industry for a very long time. And my uncle, I worked with him growing up as a kid. And he made me who I am today. He taught me a lot of stuff, taught me a lot about the world and my work ethic and all kind of stuff. And you know, he did a lot of stuff. Like he worked. He was a deacon of the church. He was a very social person. He was involved in a lot of things. He wasn't working full time, but in the summer times, even on the weekend, I would spend time with my uncle, and like he was always busy with something. It wasn't all day or nothing like that, but it'll be a 3 hours or something like that. He'll call me and he'll come by the house and come and get me, and we'll go and sweep up the church. We'll go and cut the grass at the church, or we'll be fixing a leak at the church, a roof leak at the church. The church roof got a leak. We'll be up there trying to figure out why the roof leaking or something, or we'll be helping. It's a few times where we went and helped uh, uh, a member of the church. We went and we did all kind of little things for members of the church. We did things. We cut grass for members of the church. We like my uncle, he would like fix a toy, just handyman things for members of the church. And like one of the boys would act a fool or something like that, or get in trouble in school, he'll bring them with us or something like that. It's a couple guys I remember from the church. And my boy Gerard, well, he's my cousin by marriage, but like in church, he he used to act the fool. But it's just giving examples. Okay, in retirement, you don't have to resort to just watching people's court in retirement. You know what I mean? Like your spirit, our spirit needs to be connected to something. I think, retirement isn't just because, like, okay, say you retired and you start to travel. You can go and travel and see the world and stuff like that. But then you can't travel 365 days of the year. In retirement, you can only travel so much, and so depending on the person, like us truck drivers, like we travel for a living. So, truck drivers, we travel for a living, and um it depending on the person, like uh you know sometimes just doing other things is just as good. I speak to a lot of people, and like they be like, yeah, I want to travel, or I want to start a business, or I want to buy a truck. It's all kind of things we can do to but it's just interesting. um um let me see what y'all talking about. What he said, my is authority driven and drove by others. I don't know what you mean by that, but in trucking, religion and politics has no business here. Okay, the music trucker. I guess if you say so. I guess you I guess the music trucker, I guess you the producer of my channel. Okay. Y'all a trip. The music trucker said, nope, I go to the salon. You just being you acting like a troll now. You just saying stuff. I mean, I still drive a truck, man. I just um, you know, I'm trying to get this rental done, and I'm doing some other business ventures. I'm trying to, sometimes you just need some time to think because, you know, um, sometimes you need some time to think. like I was listening to Dick Gregory, and Dick Gregory was talking about, you know, he was talking about we all need so many hours of free time to ourselves. We all need so many hours of and see, here's the deal, like we the thing is, we don't realize this system that we're put in. We're put into this ridiculous system, you know. And a lot of there's some people who are woke, and a lot of you guys who watch me, you're woke and you understand what's going on out here. But a lot of people don't understand what's going on out here. A lot of people are asleep out here. A lot of people are asleep out here, and you got to be woke, because if the thing is, you get caught up in this corporate system out here. You all set it. This whole thing is set up for us to just die and wither away. And you know, we gotta become wise, read, and you know, uh, and 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 understand what's going on here, because you know, I mean, I can go down the line. So let me, you know, make my point here about Dick Gregory. I was watching this video about Dick Gregory. Any of you guys who you know, want some deep thought and hear like this gentleman speak on topics, on some deep topics, I suggest you check out Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory is he's a wise man. You know, he's a very wise man, and I love Dick Gregory. He's you know, he's funny, but at the same time, his wisdom comes from a place of like honesty. Like he, you know, but you know, you got to listen to what he's saying. You know, there's deeper context in what he's saying. And you know, a lot of people may not understand what he's saying, but that the reason why is because you sleep. You don't understand what he's saying because you sleep. Like people, we want to believe what's on Fox News. We want to believe what's on Facebook. We want to believe all that garbage instead of using our common sense. And like the thing is, a lot of people are not capable of using their common sense because we haven't been taught to uh learn. We haven't been taught how to be critical thinkers, and that's done on purpose. They don't want people out here being smart and being a critical thinker. Now, somebody who being smart, it don't mean you can recite uh history dates and being able to recite um quotes in history and science and quote the Bible. I'm talking about being smart, meaning you're a critical thinker and you know how to articulate day to day, you know, BS out here. That's what I mean. So I suggest you guys, you know, take a look at Dick Gregory. He's amazing dude. God bless the dead. He passed away, but he's a good dude. Like he's got videos and videos and videos. Like you can pretty much Google, you can go on YouTube and search Dick Gregory. He's got videos upon videos upon videos. And like I really appreciate that. Like when it comes to knowledge, I'm a sponge. I just like to just soak up a lot of knowledge. That's just what makes me me, you know. I like to hear a wise person talk. I just like that, man. And like Dick Gregory. So Dick Gregory was talking about you know, this system that we in, you know, and it's done on purpose. Like for example, McDonald's and all the crap that they put in food, the news media is all this stuff is done on purpose. The 40-hour work week, all this stuff. The government, I don't want to say the government because the government profits off this, but the regime, when I say the regime, I mean corporate America. I mean like the Home Depots, the Walmarts, the Targets, the pharmaceutical companies, the automotive companies, the healthcare companies. All these companies are in bed with each other, profiting off our misery. And the sooner we wake up and understand that we got to keep ourselves educated, we got to make sure that we um you know, becoming spiritually in tune and listening and using our critical thinking. Stop listening to Fox News and use your common sense. And like a lot of people believe, and I'm one of them too. So I'm not trying to like poke the finger, but the thing is, once you start waking up, you start understanding the BS out here. You know, like just the simple fact of um all the stuff I talk about on my YouTube videos, all the stuff. When I talk about investing, getting the truck and all of this, even with the Trump shutdown, like that video that I made about Trump, I received a lot of comments from guys supporting the shutdown. Like, and it's just like, I don't understand. Like, why are you supporting this? Like, it just don't make no sense, because you got Canada. They don't, it's like, the thing is that it's funny, because it's like, okay, I drive a truck. Okay. I bump into a lot of foreign people while driving a truck. I do bump into some Latino people. However, most of the Latino people I bump into can speak perfectly good English. Most of the foreign people I speak to, they don't come from South America or Mexico. A lot of the foreign people I bump into, I say 9 times out of 10, they either Russian, um, from some European country of some sort. So, and they're not brown skinned people. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, and a lot of you guys who drive trucks, you know what I'm talking about. I bump into like Russian people. I bump into Iranian people, Turkish people, all kinds of people. And it's just like, but yet and still, we building a wall. We wasting all this money. We wasting time worrying about something that's not that damn important. All the stuff that need to be worried about, we are sitting up here worrying about. It just don't make no sense. It's all the stuff we got to worry about. We worrying about this. It's a lot of stuff to be worried about. You got a single parent, you got a single mother that's got 2-3 kids, and she can't feed her kids. Now, is it the government's problem? I don't know. But however, Trump need to put that 5-6 billion into programs. I'm not talking about free money, but I'm saying like some kind of education programs to help these people. And that's what I think, that's where the money is going to make the money back. It's a good investment, I think. So you got all these people out here looking for good, stable jobs that you can make a decent living on. Truck drivers, nurses, jobs that pay 40, 50, I'd say $40,000 to $50,000 or better a year. Not a bunch of McDonald's jobs making 10, 15, making 10, 11, $12 an hour. That, you can make it on $12 an hour, but it's going to be tough. And I mean, there's a lot of people who make $50,000 a year. It's tough. So the point is that, okay, when I was talking about Dick Gregory, gotta be woke out here. Otherwise, you're gonna get caught up in this rat race. Okay, you gotta pay attention to the type of food you eat, the stuff that you're drinking. You gotta make sure your health is on point. Go to the doctor. And I'm a victim of this. I don't go to the doctor as much as I should. However, the point is that you gotta be woke, because it's beyond. Like a lot of stuff I talk in my videos, I talk about a lot of stuff, but I don't talk about health. I know I don't. I need to talk about health. Is all this, because finances and having a business and having mutual funds and real estate is great. But if you in bad health, all that shit don't mean nothing. So, um, you know, um, um, so that's just my point, you know. And like I was listening to Dick Gregory, that's with the last few videos I've been watching Dick Gregory about, that I can sum it up to just about that, you know. I mean, he talked about a whole lot of stuff, different videos. He talked about Trump and whatnot. But the thing is that I think the point is being able to be a critical thinker. And that's what I'm learning from Dick Gregory, because he sees things at a different angle. While everybody's looking at all this over here, he looks at things at a different angle, and it opens your eyes up. And like, that's what I try to do with my videos. I try to look at things at a different angle, because I know a lot of y'all don't agree with me, but it's fine, because I know it's the truth. All the stuff I talk to y'all about is something that I read, something that that's can be proven. You can Google everything that I say on my videos when it comes to taxes, real estate, 401ks, the corporate regime, all that stuff. It's just stuff that I read and I came across, and I'm sharing it with y'all. So that's just what it is. So, you know, some guys, you know, I'm sorry if a lot of you guys can't believe the stuff that I'm saying, but if the thing is that, you know, if you don't want to read, if you don't want to improve your critical thinking, if you don't want to improve your 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 uh your place and your spiritual place, I don't know what else to tell you. Cause you know, if you want to stay where you at, stay where you at. Just don't don't do nothing. Just stay where you at. Be content in where you at. You know, eat McDonald's, grow fat, and die, and that's just what it is. So it's, you know, you know, um, um, it's just a lot of crap out here, and you know, I'm getting to the point. It's really tough. You know, it's really tough. Is because they put poison in the air. You know, like they put poison in the air. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, unless you walk around with a gas mask on, you're gonna look crazy. But the thing is, you know something that everybody else don't know. And if you walk around telling everybody, "Hey, there's poison in the air," uh, this poison in the air makes you have high blood pressure. This poison in the air increases high cholesterol. The poison in the air makes you sleepy. The poison in the air, um, you know, brainwashes you and make you believe and do all kind of crazy stuff. And like, if I was to say that, y'all would think I'm crazy. But you can Google it; it's all true. You know, like these corporations, this world is something serious. It is, and that's why I talk when a couple of videos back when I talk about we're at financial war. That's what I'm talking about. We're at war with these companies out here. These companies are working so hard to get our money, and you know, they don't care nothing about you. You know, they just want your money. They just want your money. These companies got these companies got marketing schemes. They put stuff in the food that they know is bad. They put all these deadly chemicals in the food and they know it's bad. And we go up there and eat it. We're standing in line for an hour to eat it, you know, eat this garbage. And like we eat it every day. And you know, at when you turn 60 years old, it's too late because it's a chronic disease. That's what they want to tell you. It's chronic. And when I say chronic, chronic means it's a disease that's built up over time. That's a chronic disease. And so what the regime is going to tell you is say, okay, well, it's a chronic disease, so there's no cure for it. So is something. No, it's in the food. It's built up. All that garbage built up in your colon. All that garbage and chemicals in the food built up inside your intestines and in your heart and running through your veins and stuff over the last 60 years created cancer. It created all the disease, high blood pressure, all that stuff, diabetes. And but if if you go up to corporate, if you go up to McDonald's corporate, if you go up to Walmart corporate, if you go up to all the big companies, the corporate America, they're gonna lie. They'll be like, no, we had no idea. They know. They want you to believe that garbage. So let me see what y'all talking about. Big Chris say, if I ever retire, I want to volunteer to work with homeless or folks fresh out of prison who need help transitioning to a normal society. Young Buck say, Fofo, have you ever watched the Minority Mindset channel? Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to that. I watch that all the time. That Indian guy. I mean, a lot of that stuff I talk about in my channel, but the thing is, I think, it's a lot of work running a YouTube channel, and I would love to put more polish to my channel, put transitions, a intro, and with music, and chop it up so it's real quick. That's a lot of work. It's easier for me to just turn on the camera and just run my mouth, and that's easier for me. But yeah, I mean, yeah. See, places like that will wake you up. It will wake you up. Common sense ain't so common. What's going on, Milkman? Big Chris say, people in these little towns are too stubborn to move when the jobs vanish. That's what I said. Or too proud to go and seek new job skills. Trump can't save them from themselves. Nobody can. That's the point I'll be trying to make in my videos. That's why I tell y'all to start a business. To start a business don't necessarily mean you're gonna start a Walmart overnight. You're gonna start Amazon overnight. No, what I'm saying is starting a business provides a spiritual place for you to get your hands on something that's yours, to take pride in. It don't have to be, it could just be a little business. It don't even have to be a business. It could be a hobby, because the beginning stages of a business in a lot of cases is a hobby. The beginning stages of a business starts at a hobby, so like, for example, in real estate, if you buy a rental property, when you first buy that property and you're not making money off of it, per the government, per the IRS, this is a hobby. You haven't made not $1 yet. So until you get a tenant in there and start generating some money and some revenue, it's a hobby. So yeah, a business starts in a hobby in the new stages of business. Yeah, it starts at a hobby. So you're gonna be going to Home Depot buying paint and not making no money off of it. You're gonna be going to Home Depot. You're gonna be watching YouTube videos on how to fix a toilet and all this stuff. So the thing is that the fact that just starting a quote unquote business, a hobby, however you want to do it, it allows you to get your hands on something to where you can feel good and prideful of something that's yours. You stand back and be like, man, that I like that. That's nice right there, and it feels good, like when every time I get in my truck and trailer, I get my truck and trailer and I look at it, it's like, man, this is mine. Like I be driving down the road, man. This is all mine. I'm out here on my own. It feels good. It feels good. It feels I don't want to say it's as good as sex, but it's up there. It's like when you eat, it's like eating cake or going out for a nice dinner. It you get that I get that feeling, you know, and it's so addicting. It's like I be searching for that new situation to feel good for, and like that's why I tell people to get a business or start a hobby, quote unquote. So that's where I be coming from, you know. So and see what's gonna happen is when you're starting that new business, that new hobby is putting you in a position to where um um so it's putting you in a position to where like if you got a regular 9 to 5 and like something goes down at the 9 to 5, you're not dependent on the 9 to 5 to take care of you. Now, it's not to take care of you financially, because you know we all need source of income, but I mean like take care of you in a spiritual way. You know what I mean? So, because a lot of people, you know, the money that they get from a job is just one part of having a job. For a lot of people, having a job is good because they get to see their coworkers. In a lot of cases, their coworkers could be their friends. And like I experienced this when I got my own truck and trailer, just because, you know, when I was local, you know, I thought about, okay, when I leave JB Hunt, I won't be able to see the guys that I work with on a daily basis anymore. However, I thought to myself, I can't let this handicap stop me from going over here, meeting new people, experiencing new situations, learning a new skill set, starting a business. So the thing is for you know, so that's kind of my point. For a lot of people, like having a job besides the money, besides the fulfillment of helping people at their job, and at the same time, you gonna lose the friendships that you built. So, and even still, when I left JB Hunt, I still talked to the couple guys that I work with. You know, Clarence, James. I got these guys' phone numbers. You know what I mean? So even though I left, from time to time we still talk. I mean, I still feel like those relationships are drifting away because I don't see them all the time. And I think our conversations are different because I'm out here doing business stuff and I'm making money and I'm doing this kind of stuff. But then when you got a job and then you got a business owner, it's like the conversations are a little different, you know? So, and the interests kind of fall apart. So, but y'all get what I'm saying, you know? Y'all get what I'm saying, and that's what happens, you know. And um, we just gotta be mindful of what's going on out here. We gotta be mindful of what's going on out here. That's just my point. We gotta be mindful because what happened is what would happen. You know, we'll forget our purpose, and we gotta have purpose, and that's what the point I'm trying to make. You need to have some purpose, and you need to have a reason to wake up in the morning, and you know, so that's what it is. We got 45 minutes. Bull, boom, bear, bust. Go check it out and stay away out there. Milkman, you a trip. But hey, I gave y'all 45 minutes. You know, I think that's pretty good. Gave y'all some content, little video, whatnot. Let me see. Dick Gregory. Yeah, man, he's the truth. But hey, I'm about to get off here. I think I gave y'all some content. I appreciate y'all watching the videos, man. I'll see y'all next time. Hello?